A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Getting on the ground with Algier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10 now. On the out route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
First down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Pointed play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action plays to come.
And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
The left side is caught by Pitts. He's taking it out as he brings it down towards the 10. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I mean, that's a run that's whole hump on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Penix working from the gun. He's got it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. Give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Algier crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
That's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their minds. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Sets a return, Naheem Hines. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
At the 37-yard line.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Going to the ground again on first. He's up again. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Rob flat, first down, he met no gain on that first down run. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down. He misses the football. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground here with Algier. And this route's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Penix on first down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, they go with Algier. He's pushed straight ahead. That's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Needs to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
He gets a couple on first, and he'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. And for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Drake London with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Tyler throwing here. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. The defender. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Murray. Looking out as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Hard.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Murray on 3rd down. Finds Davis complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 14 on the play, and that's a Cardinals first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
There's a screen to Benson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Who you got? 2-2.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Cardinals trailing in the early going. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Kyler. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 4.
14. Cardinals 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Complete out to the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Penix gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he has it right near midfield here, about a yard short. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing Penix. The big yards on the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They have themselves another first and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Completed to his running back. He's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. And again, it's Penix.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing, and at least keep them moving forward.
Penix now to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Penix now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
On the return, the Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Murray here on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
2nd and 3 now. Give now to Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. And let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you set yourself up for success.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Kyler looking to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Running right is Algier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Goes out here on first down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 48. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Third down, 1 yard to go. From the shotgun, Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Big gap up the middle. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Receiver in motion, headed right. He taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Now the Cardinals 10-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. He's got it, it's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Penix looking to pass. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Cool on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Dukes out a 1-stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Forward! Come back! Forward! Yeah. Big Ace!
Connor gets in here to begin the drive. Rob Flat, first guy he had. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Shit.
From the gun, it's Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Big Ace.
Connor trying the right side. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Go! Shit.
Gonna run and draw here with Benson. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Even 7.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey.
Connor on the inside give. And this is down to the 28s before the defense holds it. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Shit.
From the 24. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's third down now.
6 yards to go.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Murray on third down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hold on,
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Two.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Cardinals. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals now trail by just a point in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Agnew on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Robinson on the inside give. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Penix. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 26
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
From the gun, it's Robinson. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Algier. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
No couple they have been getting that tackle output on most run plays. It's a sign that it's a good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At the 24-yard line.
And I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on old net, but I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Real clean, let the paint don't dry. Ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Robinson. It's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have 2nd and goal from the 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Tag! 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
Robinson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here is Algier. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line block, and it sets up 4th and goal. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Young Hui-Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Bounce on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick. Those defenders hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give a side eye.
Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. Into the hands of Harrison. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Setting up to pass. Yes, it's in close. And he'll be taken down to the last possible moments. He's at the one. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Throwing again, Murray. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Again, it's Murray to throw. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Falcons, 27.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix working from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. That throw intended for Drake London. And it's going to be second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Penix to throw again on second. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of the yardage broken off in that game. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. New set of downs for him from the 46. One final shot here. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught. So their last chance here for the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So the Cardinals fight until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escaped with a victory. So for Brock Huer and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.